Hey guys, welcome back. So now here in this session, I'll explain a topic like how a project comes to a particular organization. So guys, in previous session, I've explained like types of SAP project, right? So whatever this SAP projects are there, once you become a consultant, guys, there are like involvement of multiple team will be there, right? First of all, of course, the core team will be called a team of consultant who is going to handle this project, no matter whether it is support project, implementation project, rollout, or upgrade, whatever, right? So, who is going to handle this project? Mainly, team of consultant, right? But even there are directly or indirectly, there are certain involvement of some other teams are also there, guys, right? Just give me a second, guys. Give me a second. So now here, guys, how a particular project is coming in that, like generally, I'll cover certain hierarchy also, and some more things are going to be explained. So as I said, like core team is like a team of consultant, but even some other team also will be involved. So first of all, what is happening, guys? Sales and marketing team will be there, guys. That sales and marketing team is responsible to bring the project inside of organization. Okay, sales and marketing team for each and every, not only for SAP, guys, even whatever other ERPs are there, right? For every ERPs, there will be sales and marketing team. What is the work of this sales and marketing team, guys? They keep on visiting the client place. They will try to convince the client, right? They'll try to motivate the client to use this SAP. If let's suppose if a particular client is not using SAP, in that case, these people will try to convince the client to use SAP. So in that case, whatever ERP they are using, they are going to count several loophole they are going to explain to the client, and lots of positivity, whatever of SAP is going to be explained by these people. This is how they are going to change the mindset of the client. That is the first thing. Second thing, if any particular client is already using SAP, right, they are taking support from a different organizations. So in that case, also people try to influence like, okay, generally not initially. Once the contract is going to be finished, at that point of time, like everybody would like to, go for bidding and all. But okay, so generally what happened, guys? The sales and marketing team involved in that is like their direct involvement will be there in order to bring a particular project. But there is another team also that is called survey team, which involve indirectly, because how the sales and marketing team is going to identify the client, guys, right? So they need certain leads, right? They require a lead. So who is going to generate the leads? So for that, there'll be a backend team called survey team. It could be any name, guys, but I'm talking about a common name called survey team. So what is the work of this survey team, guys? These people will keep on doing market survey. They'll use various method, guys, but nowadays, of course, everybody are using internet and all. So they're going to do market survey, right? And based on their survey, they are going to collect the data, clients' data. Okay, list of multiple clients will be there, like, okay, these are the clients. Again, certain criteria will be there. There are several organizations which is still not using SAP, guys, but it doesn't mean that they are going to make a list of all organizations, right? So there will be certain criteria. Let's suppose, first of all, organizations, like annual revenue must be more than 500 crores, right, or a particular amount, isn't it? And likewise, various parameter is there. So they are going to, based on that, they are going to list out the client, and that is called leads, and that is going to be handed over to the sales and marketing team. And then sales and marketing team is going to uh, visit the client location. They'll take some appointment, right? They will try to convince the management. This is how the things are happening. Okay. If we talk about sales and marketing team, guys, so there also, whoever the people, like whatever the team is there, in that these all people are consultant only. It's not like somebody who doesn't have experience of SAP and is going to be part of sales and marketing team. Very less possibility is there. Why? Because guys, once, and that too senior consultants are going to be part of sales and marketing team, right? There are certain people who would like to have some challenging profile, challenging roles and all, because if you talk about sales and all, sales and marketing, of course certain target will be there, right? But if you talk about the money, huge and huge money is there. Whatever their salaries, whatever their CTCs are there, guys, 3 times, 4 times more than that, they are going to earn the incentives and all. Why? Because if a single project, like let's suppose, if any project is coming, that contract will be there, right? Millions of dollar will be there, right? Now let's suppose, so even if 1%, 2% incentive also, people, if the entire team is going to get even 2%, 3% incentive also, that is going to be a huge amount, right? So sales and marketing team means a team of consultant only will be there, because once they visit the client location, client will be having like multiple questions, right? So who will answer these questions, guys? If somebody is expert of SAP, then only they can say that yes, it is possible, and how it is possible. So they are going to explain, right? So that is what. Now, so sales and marketing team will visit the client location, guys. After that, now let's suppose if the client is changed their mind, then what will happen? Let's suppose the client is Tata Motor itself. If the client had changed its mind, Tata Motor is using Tally, and now they have agreed to use SAP. So client, they are very clever guys, isn't it? Let's suppose this team of Wipro. So these people keep on visiting client location. So likewise, even other organizations are also having, like IBM is there, Accenture is there, TCS is there, right? Likewise, 100 of organizations are there, and every organizations are having their sales and marketing team, right? So even their team also might be visiting the client location, right? So if Tata Motor has decided to go for SAP, then it's not that directly they're going to invite Wipro Technology or IBM or any other organizations, right? What will happen, guys? They are going to request for quotation. They'll invite quotations from these companies. Let's suppose Accenture, Infosys, right? So these all are the companies. So they will invite quotations, right? From 5, 6. Let's suppose that is called request for quotation, RFQ. Okay. So they will send a request for quotation. So these all companies are going to quote their price, right? In how much amount, like let's suppose they can implement this entire SAP in Tata Motor, and that too multiple things will be there. How much amount they are going to charge, what should be the, like how much duration it is going to take, right? And after implementations, how many like what is the period of supports which they are going to give free of cost, isn't it? So multiple things will be there, guys, in what to say, if you talk about the quotations which is going to be sent in that. Once you people are going to become a senior consultant, of course you guys also will be able to see these all things. So quotations are going to be sent from every organizations to Tata Motor. Let's suppose these people have quoted 12 crores, somebody has quoted 10 crores, right? So now likewise, different amounts are going to be quoted. So Tata Motor management will have the internal meeting, and then they're going to finalize a particular quotation. Let's suppose they have finalized this IBM, okay, that this IBM, whatever the price is quoted by IBM is perfect for them. It means the project went to IBM. Or else let's suppose they have finalized Wipro, project is going to, multiple parameter will be there, guys. Of course, amount, if you talk about amount, then that is the first criteria, right? Apart from this, like let's suppose IBM is saying I'll give only 2 months support, pre-support, right? Wipro is saying that I'm giving 1 year free support. It means post implementation, right? So this deal is better than this one. After 2 months, let's suppose, then they have to go for paid support, and paid support is again it's going to be costly. So they are going to look at different what to say aspects, and then finally they'll decide. So let's suppose the project went to Wipro Technology. Then what next, right? Then then Wipro Technology is going to send a team of expert. Not only Wipro, any organizations are going to send a team of experts, right? If you talk about my company, the team of expert is called COE, Center of Excellence Team. Okay, so a Center of Excellence team is going to be sent to the client location to finalize the deal, right? So at the time of deal finalizations, client will be having again multiple queries, multiple questions. Why? Because they are shifting from a particular like one ERP to other ERP, right? So from every department, like whatever like department heads will be there, they'll be having various questions. So who is going to like handle all these questions, and all questions will be related to the process only, right? They'll be discussing multiple challenges which they are facing in the current ERP. So what is the solution in SAP, right? So that is why a team of expert means most likely the people who is having 15 plus years of experience in SAP in a particular module. Team of expert means, for let's suppose from FI side, one consultant; from controlling, one consultant; sometime FICO, including FICO, one consultant will be there, SDMM, right? Likewise, there will be a team of 6 7 people, major modules, right? Consultant will be there. They are going to visit the client location. Apart from this team of expert, that is called COE, Center of Excellence, this team is going to visit. Okay, this COE team, like as I said, team of expert, that is the standard name. COE, that is like in a particular organizations. Might be in IBM, the team name will be different. In TCS, a different name will be there, right? So these people are going to visit the client location along with one more guy, that is called delivery manager. Okay, delivery manager is also going to visit. Who is the delivery manager, guys? So it depends actually. But delivery manager means, I'll tell you. Okay, if you talk about this organizations, Wipro Technology. Now here, what is happening, guys? I will just explain here. Okay, so how they have, look at here. So first of all, what is happening? If you talk about European countries, right? Okay, so European countries means small countries are there, right? If you talk about USA, if you talk about Canada, if you talk about India, if you talk about China, right? Brazil, Argentina, these are the big countries, right? So now, first of all, what is happening, guys? So there'll be it is zone wise, it is going to be segregated, it is going to be divided. Let's suppose talk about India. So it is going to be, India is segregated in 5 zones: north, south, west, east, and central, right? If you talk about Spain, Sweden, Finland, single zone only will be there because these are the small countries, right? Because see, in if you talk about like major player, Wipro, Infosys, IBM, Accenture, then we are having like Capgemini, then multiple other organizations are there. So these people are having like global level, they are having project from every countries, they'll be having project, and they're having a team, right? Now, so we'll talk about India here. It is divided into 5 zones, right? Certain states are going to be part of North zone. Then we are having central zone. Central zone means like this what to say, Telangana, MP, and Chhattisgarh. These are the three states which comes under central zone. South zone means the remaining 4 5 states are there. Tamil Nadu is there, Karnataka is there, Kerala is there, Andhra is there, right? So likewise, they have segregated. They have divided into 5 zones, right? For every zone, there will be a zonal head. A zonal head. That zonal head for domestic project is called delivery manager also. You say zonal head, delivery manager, or zonal manager, whatever it is. So generally, zonal head is called delivery manager here. So now, let's suppose the project gone to like Tata Motor project. So it is like the client head office is there in New Delhi, capital of India, right? That is coming under North zone. Then what will happen, guys? The project is going to be handed over to the delivery manager of North zone, right? So that particular delivery manager, along with COE team, is going to visit the client location, right? They will have all the discussions. All the discussions means most likely in terms of amount, they are going to amount means this is already finalized, right? But how client is going to release the payment, that is going to be discussed. In how many installment they are going to release the payments, that is going to be discussed. Then the duration of the project, once again it is going to be discussed, because initially they have given a lump sum idea, right? Now they are going to finalize these all things. Client will try to reduce the duration. These people will try to increase the durations and all, right? So these all discussions are going to happen, right? And then they will agree. Let's suppose if whatever the deadline is decided, agreed between like Wipro and Tata Motor. Let's suppose the project must be completed in, say for example, project must be completed in 8 months. Now the question is, what if the project is not completed in 8 months? Then client is going to charge certain penalty. So what is the percentage of this penalty, guys? Right? So these all things are going to be discussed initially before signing of PO, that is called purchase order. Right? So now, so let's suppose all the terms and conditions are finalized, right? All the terms and conditions are finalized, and then client has released a token amount. Token amount is nothing but down payment, we can say advance payment client has made. Now finally and formally the project is handed over to the Wipro technology. It means the implementation is going to be done by Wipro technology. Where? In Tata Motor. Right? So generally what happened, guys, there will be a topic called enterprise structure. The reason behind covering these things, because lots of things I have to explain here. So there will be a topic called enterprise structure. When the people are going to like, they're like, if you talk about practical session, we are going to set up company code, right? Business area and all. But the question is, who is going to decide this? How many company codes are going to be created? What is this company code is going to be explained, guys. Don't worry. In upcoming session, once I'm going to start the practical session, the first session is going to be started from there itself. So generally, the enterprise structure or organization structure is going to be discussed initially by these people. Center of excellence team will be there, right? Team in that, like there will be a team of consultant, FICO consultant, SD, MM, HR, and apart from this other like PM consultant, PPQM, like that. So these people are going to meet with the respective department head. Finance consultant is going to meet finance department head, and they are going to discuss about the organizational structure of Tata Motor. Likewise, SD consultant is going to meet the sales and marketing team, whoever the head of sales and marketing team is there. So SD consultant is going to meet with the head of sales and marketing team, and these people are going to discuss about their process and the enterprise structure of SD module. Okay, so these people are going to discuss and they will draw a picture over there in that meeting itself. In the initial meeting itself, they are going to draw a picture of this enterprise structure or organizations structure, and they'll prepare a PPT that is going to be presented to the client also, that this is what we have decided. This is what the hierarchy level of your organizations. Based on multiple criteria, guys, I think as a freshers, it will be a bit difficult for you people to understand at present, but don't worry, I'll explain everything in a very simplest way. Okay, I'll try my best to simplify the things so that you guys will be having perfect understanding. So these org structures are going to be discussed by Center of Excellence team. They'll draw a picture. They'll draw, like a hierarchy. They'll prepare a PPT that is going to be presented to the client. Okay, and once it is approved by the client, then those PPTs are going to be handed over to whom? These all people are going to, these all consultants are going to, in the sense Center of Excellence team, right, is going to hand over this PPT to delivery manager, right? Because this project is handed over to whom? Delivery manager, right? Center of Excellence team is expert of different module. These people are going to interact with the client. They will discuss about their business process, right? They'll prepare organizational structures, everything, and that is going to be presented to the client. Once the client is going to approve this entire things, then it is going to be, those PPTs are going to be handed over to delivery manager, right? And then people will, they will get back to their respective locations. Now what happened, guys? Now this delivery manager, under a particular delivery manager, like every delivery manager is having like multiple projects. Let's suppose the delivery manager of North Zone, right, is having 8 projects in his hand. So alone he cannot handle all the project, right? So what is happening, guys? This delivery manager, now this Tata Motor means again another project is going to be added. So total now how many projects? 9 projects. So this delivery manager is going to hire a project manager. For every project, one project manager will be hired. Okay. So now this hiring could be possible like internal hiring, external hiring. I will let you know what is this internal and external. So this delivery manager is going to hire a project manager, and this project is going to be handed over to the project manager only. It means who is the owner of this project right now? Right now, project manager itself is the owner of this project. It means whatever the success and failure of the project is there, so entire credit will be given to project manager itself, right? If success is there, then appreciations, and if failure is there, then even depreciation also will be there, right? So entire this credit goes to project manager initially, right? Okay, project manager is just like an umbrella, guys, and under that, like entire consultant team of consultant will be there, right? So from upper side, whatever the burdens are there, that is going to be given to project manager, and project manager very cleverly, they are also going to distribute little part to the respective consultant who is working under them. Okay, so now delivery manager is going to appoint a particular project manager, and this project is going to be handed over to the project manager. Then what next, guys? Then the next one is project manager has to build a particular team, because project manager alone cannot implement this entire project, right? There'll be a team of consultant. It could be 40, it could be 50, it could be 60. So based on the size of the organizations, right, project manager is going to decide that okay, how many consultants are required to complete this entire implementation project. right? So project manager is going to build a team of consultant, and these consultants, the entire team, including project manager, is going to execute this implementation project, and they must have to complete the entire implementations within the time limit which is given by client. Let's suppose client says in 8 months my SAP implementations must be completed. So you must have to deliver in 8 months itself, right? After 8 months, what is happening? Client is going to charge certain penalty. In that also multiple conditions are there, guys. If I go in details, then lots of things are there to say. Penalty means even in that also multiple conditions will be there. Sometime what happen if the problem is there from client side, consultants are expecting like let's suppose we are expecting certain informations from client, right? We are expecting that within 24 hours they are supposed to give this informations. At the same time, they have taken almost 5 days. In that case, what will happen, guys? We are not held responsible for delay, right? So multiple things are there, and that is why there will be a project manager. There will be a project manager from Wipro side, and there will be a project manager from Tata Motors side also, right? If any delay is there, then this is going to be escalated to the project manager of Tata Motor. This is going to be counted so that if there is any delay further, if we are getting like, let's suppose if the project is not going to be executed completely on time, then we are not, we can not be held responsible for that. Okay, so multiple things are there. Now, so we'll talk about this project manager. Before that, I'll just explain the hierarchy here. Standard hierarchy, guys. How the hierarchy will be there. Look at here. So upper side or lower side, anyone? Look at here. This is bottom to top and top to bottom. So starting from trainee consultant. Trainee consultant means, let's suppose as a fresher, as a beginner, college passed out, or is like whatever the college passed out people are there. Let's suppose uh, multiple organizations, guys, they're visiting the campus and they're recruiting the candidate. If you talk about Wipro, Infosys, TCS, Accenture, these all companies, what exactly they do, guys? Every year they are going to hire 3,000, 4,000 fresher candidates, right? Then what happened? Let's suppose Wipro has hired 4,000 fresher candidates. Out of this 4,000, now let's suppose like 1,000 they have given to Java project. Remaining 1,000 they have given to in the .NET project. They have allocated, right? 1,000 they have allocated to SAP project. So SAP or Java or .NET, whatever such kind of projects are there, guys. So multiple projects will be there. For SAP also several projects are running. So these all candidates, three candidates went to project X, four candidates went to project Y, five candidates went to project. Likewise, they are going to adjust. So this is how they are going to distribute all this new joinees, right? And whatever remaining people are there, they are going to send to the BPO department, right? So this is how it is happening. So those people, these all fresher people, whoever is going to join as a fresher, those people are called trainee consultant, right? Nowadays, people are doing global certifications, SAP global certifications. So somebody has cracked, let's suppose somebody has given the global certification, somebody is having global certification, and if those people also, if they are going to start up their career, then they're going to start up as a trainee consultant only, right? Then after, we are having associate consultant from 2 years till 5 or 6 years, right? So in between, like whatever from 2 years to 5 years, people are going to be called associate consultant. Their designation will be associate consultant. More than 5 years, right? More than 5 years till 10 years, senior consultant will be there. Then project manager, right? I'll tell you guys, in between this project manager and senior consultant, there could be another designation called team lead. If there is a very big project, right? Then what is happening, guys? Small team. There'll be a small team. Like let's suppose if we talk about a project called General Electric, right? Or else let's suppose there is a project called Unilever. It's a very big project. Unilever is having their operations in almost every country in the entire world, right? So now, so what is happening, guys? Then multiple team will be there. If you talk about support also, now for European region, let's suppose there are 2-3 teams are there who is going to support for Europe, because in Europe multiple countries are there. Again in Asia also we are having like Middle East is going to be for Middle East support there will be a separate team. For remaining part there will be a separate team. Likewise we are having North America, we are having South America, right? In South America we are having like Brazil is there, Argentina is there, then we are having not like USA is there, Canada is there, Mexico is there. So separate team will be there, right? So for every team there will be a team lead, and then over and above there will be a project manager, right? So now senior consultant means 5 till 10 years of experience, and team lead also like we can say like 8 to 12 years we can keep, and project manager means more than 12 years people. So here for project manager and delivery manager and country head, right? For these three there is no any specific kind of like somebody is having 20 years of experience then only can be a country head. 15 plus means anybody can be project manager, delivery head or country head, right? Apart from experience, guys, if from project manager if somebody want to jump to a different level, then apart from experience even certain other skills are also required. Some of you might be working in corporate and all, you know, like what kind of culture is there, right? Even though somebody is having like 15 years of experience, still they are working as a team lead, and somebody is having 14 years of experience become delivery manager, right? So multiple skills will be there, guys. Now, so this is the standard hierarchy which I have explained, right? So project manager is going to decide that okay, like what should be the team, right? Team of 40 consultant. Again, in this 40 consultant, how many FICO consultant, how many SD consultants are required, how many consultants are required, right? In that FICO consultant, what should be the number of senior consultant, what should be the number of junior consultant? These all things are going to be. Again, if you talk about like project manager, first of all, project manager is going to build a team. So hiring will be happening. Hiring in the sense like, first of all, consultants are required, right? So generally what happened, guys, the first thing will be done by project manager. They're going to check free pool. What do you mean by free pool, guys? Somebody tell me. Anybody is having any idea? This is a very common word.
Whoever is there on the bench.
Whoever is there on the bench, right? Okay. Yes, exactly.
Who do not have any other project, who is not in any other project, sir, I think.
Yes, exactly. So guys, in every organizations, what is happening? Multiple projects are there, right? Raj is saying consultants available in idle. Yes, same meaning, right? So free pool means multiple consultants are there, right? Let's suppose like multiple projects are there. Now out of those project, one project, like let's suppose a project belongs to XYZ client, that contract is over, right? So contract is over. Let's suppose there was 5 years contract that is finished, over. Now client has decided to go with Infosys or is TCS, right? Once the contract is over, then again client is going to invite quotations from multiple organizations, right? And whatever, so this is called bidding, right? So in project bidding, who has won the bidding, guys? Let's suppose TCS won the bidding. So who is the loser? Wipro Technology, because earlier the project was there with Wipro. So now all of a sudden, let's suppose there was a team of 50 consultants who were the part of that particular project. So all of a sudden these entire 50 consultant, now they don't have any work to do, right? But still, Wipro, Infosys, IBM, these all are a very big company. So if the project gone, no worries. They'll be having multiple projects which is in pipeline, right? So these people are not going to send the employees like outside saying that no, we don't have any work. So immediately what happened, guys? Their profile is going to move. It is going to move to this free pool segment. Okay, free pool, like every companies are having their internal portal, right? Internal portal, on that multiple informations will be available. In that itself there'll be a segment called free pool, let's suppose, and whoever the managers are there, these people will be having access of this free pool segment. So first of all, project manager is going to check here in free pool that how many consultants are there. Let's suppose there is a team of 400 consultants or 200 consultants, right? So first of all, he is going to check out the profile. Candidate name will be there, then expertise like in FICO or any other expertise in FICO also, like for which module, all the profile will be available in free pool, right? And overall experience, right? These all things will be there. So project manager is going to check free pool, and from free pool what is happening, guys, is going to invite the consultants. Okay, again it depends upon consultant. If somebody is offering you that, okay, I'm having a project and the project location is so and so, and if you don't want to relocate from your current location, in that case even you can deny also, right? But in that there is some certain kind of limitations also will be there, guys. If you can deny, let's suppose, so you have rejected first offer, second offer, third offer, fourth offer, right? So there is some limitations. Some companies say that till 5 offer you can reject, but if the sixth one is there, no matter whichever locations are going to be offered, you must have to go. You don't have any choice, or else you have to resign, right? But generally what happens, such kind of situations never arise. Why? Because in every organizations there will be a resource management team will be there. So what is the use of this resource management team, guys? This resource management team, generally these people will keep on handle this free pool employee, right? Resource management team, first of all, they will be having interaction, because the moment in free pool also, whatever the employees are there, these people are going to be allocated to particular HR. Okay, in resource management team, a team of HR, you can say HR will be there. In that, let's suppose multiple HRs are there. So your profile is, so every HR, like let's suppose is having 10 candidate or 15 candidates in their hand, in the sense like let's suppose 400 people are there. So your profile is allocated to a particular HR, so that HR will keep on finding a project for you. Okay, so before that they'll discuss your requirements and everything, right? If any constraint is there, like let's suppose location related issues or any particular things, like somebody says I don't want to work for night shift, I want day shift work, right? So these all things are going to be discussed by this resource management team, and based on that they are going to find out the project. Big company means always the projects will be there in pipeline, guys, right? And generally what happened, guys, free pool means always, now it become a strategy of the companies. You might have heard that somebody is sitting in the free pool in Accenture for last 4 months. Okay, so now it is what is happening, guys. Let's suppose every company want to maintain a particular number in free pool, particularly for SAP projects and all. Why? Because based on that they are going to, if let's suppose they have gone for bidding, and client is saying that what is the guarantee that you are going to deliver my project on time, right? At that point of time, clients are going to make use of this one, that look at here, your project required hardly 50 number of consultants, already we are maintaining 400 or 200 or 300 people, extra resources we are maintaining in free pool, right? So when we feel that we need certain resources and all, we are going to get from there. So we can say like it is a kind of backup team they are maintaining, you can say. Let's suppose in certain, a new project came and all of a sudden 60 people from free pool they move to that project, right? So again, the recruitment will be started. They'll recruit the new candidates, they'll keep in free pool itself. So generally what happens, guys, once you become a consultant, most likely even your profile will be also in free pool itself for few days, even few weeks also, or for few months also. It depends. Okay, so in free pool, this project manager is going to find out all the profile. Let's suppose 90% of the consultant he found from free pool itself. What about remaining 10%? So remaining 10%, he can go for external recruitment. External recruitment means your portals will be there, right? They will just find out the profile. Again, for every project, even there will be a particular HR also will be allocated. One HR, what to say, lady, gents, whoever is there. So that HR is going to find out certain profile from Naukri. It is going to be forwarded to the project manager, right? And then project manager will conduct certain interview. If project manager is not the expert of a particular module, then within the organizations, as I said, like COE team. So what these people are going to do, somebody is going to be aligned, and then interview will be taken, and then finally the consultants are going to be recruited from outside. That is called from job portals, right? In that also, again, permanent employee or third party payroll employee, that also comes into picture. Let's suppose after completion of this project, if they feel like there is no use of that particular consultant, then why to bring that employee on permanent payroll? So in that case, they would like to go for third party payroll itself. In that case, they are going to contact to a particular vendor, in the sense a particular consultancy, right? And that consultancy is going to hire a consultant on their payroll, and they are going to supply that resources to Wipro Technology. So in that case, what is happening, guys? The payroll company is that particular consultancies, right? Once the project is finished, Wipro Technology will say that now our work is done. You have to get back to your payroll company, right? So this is how it is happening. This is how it is happening. So guys, now generally what happened, I said in the previous session, I said that whatever this implementation project is there, that is going to be segregated in 5 phases, right? So in every phase, certain activities are going to be started, right? And as I said, that client is going to give a deadline also, that okay, in 8 months or 7 months or in 9 months the project must be completed. So when the deadline, whatever the deadline is given by client, so when the countdown is going to begin, so guys, the countdown is going to begin once the project manager hiring is completed. If the project manager is hired and if the project is assigned to a particular project manager, then the project manager is going to visit the client location, and from there onwards the countdown is going to be started, right? So from there onwards countdown is going to be started, and then project manager is going to, then the entire implementation is going to be segregated in 5 phases. In every phase certain activities are going to happen. So in very first phase, what is happening, guys? In the very first phase, this project manager, first of all, he has to decide the team size and team member, right? So whatever I have explained, this recruitment process and all, that is the activity of first phase itself, right? So whatever the next phases are there, first phase, second phase, third phase, fourth phase and fifth phase, multiple activities are there, guys. That also I'll explain in detail, but that I'll explain in next session. So that's all in this session.